It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite, Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. We got breaking news, man. We got former band boy artist Shyne admitting that he was the fall guy in the 1999 club shooting, which involved a victim. And this victim wants to reopen the case. This victim says they are willing to remove the bullet fragment from their face to prove that Diddy did it. All right. Shyne was at a press conference. I believe this is in Belize, and he says that Diddy did it, champ. All right. I want y'all to make sure y'all hit the like button and share the video as we get into this footage right here. It's the mayor. Stop playing. Look.
In those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the falls until I got
court and never really pointed the finger at.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that was a decision that I made as a young man. I'm not going back on that. I'm not about to point the finger. No, I'm not going to get into that. But the victim is telling you who did what, and I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that.
So yeah, as you can see, Shyne in his Belizean accent, all right, is telling y'all that he was a fall guy in that 1999 club shooting. He was a young man, all right, was willing to take the fall. As y'all know, whoever was around during those times, Shyne was really like that. You dig? Shyne was really like that, but Shyne took the fall for Puff, all right, and a lot of people, they say that Puff didn't look out for Shyne, all right? But he's saying that he's the one that was the shooter that hit this woman in the far left of that video right there. You dig? It's not looking too good for Diddy right now. Will they be reopening this case is the question, all right? Nobody knows for certain, but, since it's Puff, they probably might, you dig? Now, the woman who got hit at the club back then, she says she's willing to get the bullet fragment removed from her face just to prove that Diddy is the one who did it. Crazy, gang. Salute to the Ant Copperfield. You dig? Yeah, a lot of people been saying for years that Shyne wasn't responsible. A lot of people said that for a minute, that Shyne wasn't responsible and Shyne didn't do it. You dig? Theodore Nunn said there's no double jeopardy. Well, hey, I guess, if it's not possible for the case to be reopened, then hey, it is what it is. You dig? Shyne didn't change his accent. He's from Belize. And he's an ambassador out there in Belize. All right. He's working with the Belizean government. So originally he is Belizean. So he's out there. He's a politician out there in Belize. So that's why he sounds like that. And he's talking to Belizean press. All right. This is not American press. This is literally from Belize itself. You dig? So yeah, man. This is out there in Belize. He's talking to Belizean press. You know what I mean? It's not like he's talking to American press. So he got to relate to the people. He got to talk to the people in their accent. That's his original, background anyway. You dig? But yeah, Shyne, recently, in recent years, has gotten his life in order, became a politician out there in Belize, But yeah, this is the first time you heard Shyne speak that way. I know, I get it, but this isn't happening in America, right? This is coming straight out of Belize. You dig? But yeah, Shyne is Belizean. He works in Belize. That's just him speaking to his people and speaking to the country itself, Theodore Nunn says, I remember when he first came out, they said he sounds like Big. He did sound like Big. If you listen to Bad Boy and you never seen Shyne, you would assume Biggie was still alive, low key. You know what I mean? and says, I don't remember his accent being that strong years ago. Well, he has been in Belize for a minute, so I guess he's finally adapted fully. You know what I'm saying? I guess your boy Sean has fully adapted, but yeah, it's looking crazy right now. I mean, if they can or can't reopen the case, I don't know. You know what I mean? If they can or can't reopen the case, but like I said, the victim is willing to get that bullet fragment removed from her face just to prove that Puff did it. All right. And it says, I think Gorilla Black, sound more like Big than Shine. Me? We might have a point there, champ. You dig? And then he says, at first, yeah, but after hearing him rap, he sounds different. Yeah. But this is very interesting. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna run it back too. I'm gonna run that footage back. Make sure y'all hitting the like button and sharing the video, by the way. You know, we live early today. Hit the like, share the video. It's the mayor. Look.
In those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the falls until I got
court and never really pointed the finger at.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that was a decision that I made as a young man. I'm not going back on that. I'm not about to point the finger. No, I'm not going to get into that. But the victim is telling you who did what. And I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, so you can see that, this is clearly in Belize, you know what I'm saying? So more so exclusive than anything. 19.9 says he believes that Puff may have got him deported after he got freed. Now, if y'all remember when Sean got freed, he was claiming to be a J. You know what I'm saying? We can't use that word, right? He was claiming to be one of the J's, champ. All right. He was claiming to be a J. He was crazy. He was dissing the game and said that the game stole his style. And yes, the game, JC on is what I'm talking about. All right. He came out, going that game. He kind of looked insane, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? But when Sean came home, he was looking very crazy, not gonna lie. All right. You seen the Vlad interview. Yeah, he looked spooky. I ain't gonna front. He looked kind of crazy. But Sean got his life in order. Seems to be mentally sane now. Salute to him. You dig? And says, facts, he did 10 years, and as soon as he got out, he got deported. Well, I don't know if Puff had anything to do with that. You feel me? I don't know. I ain't gonna be the person to tell you if Puff had something to do with that, champ. You dig? Atlanta Avenue says very insane. Yeah, champ. You remember when Sean came out? He had the nasty lamb chops on the side of his face, gang. All right, he had very expired cotton candy on the side of his face. Thankfully for him, he recognized that he needs to get rid of these things because it makes him look insane. You dig? And it said 50 wanted to sign him. It's on auto. Of course, he wanted to sign him. He was also beefing with Game for whatever reason. That Game stole his flow, stole from him, and all this nonsense. You dig? YouTube user says after doing 10 years in prison, he was institutionalized. Yeah. I mean, look, shit. You know what I mean? To keep him quiet in the way. I mean, who knows? Who honestly knows? All I know is this. I know that, look, if the victim comes out and proves that Diddy did it, this is going in a very different direction, champ. All right. We already understand that, people want to see this man go down anyway. This is just helping their case. You feel me? Now, again, I believe Sean. I don't believe Sean is lying. I mean, he was very forgiving as well, some years later after being released. Him and Diddy met up. I think he came on the little reunion tour they had, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he was very forgiving of Diddy's actions. But he still seemed like he's still willing to take him down to some extent too. You dig? Atlanta Avenue says, can he even come back to America? I don't know. I have no idea. Those are questions I can't even answer. You know, I have no idea. You know what I mean? And Theodore says, yeah, he was wild when he was young. Absolutely. He was with the ish. You dig? But yeah, I mean, we're going to see what happens when it comes to this. You know, can that case be reopened is the main question, because I'm not even sure. All right, I have no idea. Can this case be reopened is the question. No clue, champs. All right, I have zero clue on that. All I know is this, champs. Diddy is in some hot water, gang. Not even some, a lot of hot water. An ocean of hot water, to be very, very exact. You feel me? I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. We gonna see, man. Will Diddy leave the country? Will Diddy find an escape route? Will he get up out of here via PJ? No clue. All right, we gonna see what it's hitting for. And it says all them niggas except Mark Curry and Gene Deal signed an NDA. That's why nobody talking. Well, Gene Deal doesn't sound like he signed any NDA. He's out here spilling whatever so-called beans he got. You dig? And Gene Deal made it his bread and butter to talk about Diddy. That nigga got like 5 published books talking about Puff, bro. All right, that nigga got a Puff website. All right, he got a replica Puff wax figure in his crib. You dig? Theodore Nunn says that song Bad Boy sounds just like Big. It do. If Big had a deeper voice, then yes, it would sound exactly like Big for sure. But yeah, I could say Shyne, when Shyne made Bad Boy, it definitely sounded like Big if Big smoked like 18 packs of menthols. You dig? Respectfully. But Shyne was dope though. You know what I'm saying? Shyne was dope as a rapper now. With him coming out of prison as a rapper, not so much. But it's understandable, champ. I get it. All right. They're the only 2 people talking. And some people that's talking are mentally insane. You got to remember that too. Like, Jaguar Wright is not in her right frame of mind. We have to at least admit that, bro. She clearly has issues, all right? People be wanting all of these insane people to, make sense and say, ain't nothing wrong with them. They're just telling the truth, champ. Something is wrong. For the people who believe Orlando Brown, something is wrong. I think he's trolling, though. I don't think Orlando Brown has something wrong with him now. I think he recovered, but I think he's trying to eat off of the persona of insanity. You dig? Which is smart, because people are still going to buy into it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's wild. You feel me? It's wild. But only time will tell with this one, champs. It's just kind of, left field a little bit. I didn't expect to see Shyne speaking out in public about the shooting. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it. I'm going to be honest with you. Didn't expect it. I ain't see it coming. You dig? Matter of fact, let's run that footage back again.
In those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the falls until I got
court and never really pointed the finger at.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that was a decision that I made as a young man. I'm not going back on that. I'm not about to point the finger. No, I'm not going to get into that. But the victim is telling you who did what, and I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that.
The Duke says, there's so many people in the pot, and that Diddy bop his way to freedom. Maybe you got a point. This might not go the way that people think it will go. You know what I'm saying? People got fantasies and dreams of Diddy being locked up, getting that Epstein type treatment. Maybe it might not be that. You know what I'm saying? King of Gun Hill says this looks like old footage. I don't know if it's old or new. All I know is that apparently it's relevant and all of the big name media outlets is pushing it. So it could be a new press conference. I mean, we've never heard him talk with his Belizean accent. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. Atlanta Avenue says, think about this. Jaguar and the dude the police had interrogated who spilled the beans about Diddy both been saying that about Diddy before anyone else. The Dukes is not saying he innocent, but just how it goes. Money talks, bullish walks. I would say that, but then you got people who got more money than Diddy that have been locked up. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's above, the system. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins against the Feds. The Feds is the 96 Bulls. You know what I'm saying? GSW in their best year. That's the Feds right there, champ. The conviction rate is 99.99%. You have a very slim chance of winning. If they have anything on Diddy, he will definitely be taken down. Trust that. You're not rich. There's nobody that's rich enough to beat the system. That's not how it works. We didn't see too many people, even people who got more bread than Diddy, fall. You know what I'm saying? So you could say that. Yeah, money talks, but when it comes to the Feds, they don't give a damn about that bread, champ. They just trying to get you up out of here. That's what I can honestly say. But I said previously, people was mad at Diddy ever since he started rapping. People felt some type of way about Diddy rapping after Biggie passed away. Now, he has absolutely nothing to do with Biggie's death at all, by the way, even if you do believe he does. But understand, people have felt this way ever since he started rapping. That rumor that he got Biggie smoked just to rap has been around for years. And I remember it very vividly. You dig? YouTube user says, by the time the Feds come to your door, they already have everything they need to convict you. Yeah, they ain't coming here for no reason, nigga. They ain't just wake up and say, yeah, we just gonna show up. Nah, champ, they got something on you, champ. That's why they there. You dig? They ain't gonna come without having something substantial on you. You dig? That's just how it works. But yeah, I don't know if this footage is old or if it's new. You dig? But boy, oh boy, this is very interesting. I will say that. And if this case can be reopened, well, Diddy is in more trouble than we think. All right. But yeah, you had, here's the thing. People was saying that he did it, before that, but they was adding extras on it. They was saying, oh, J-Lo had the grippy on her. J-Lo gave Puff the gun and all. Like, nah, bro. Y'all ain't got no proof of that. Y'all just saying anything. Like, honestly, at this point, you can literally say whatever you want about Diddy and it's gonna get views and people are gonna agree with it just because it's against Diddy. So, yeah, I seen Diddy abduct someone with aliens from Uranus, champ. I seen it yesterday. That'll have 1 million views by tomorrow, nigga. Trust me. Ian Copterfield says, remember when Wendy Williams said Diddy was smoke? She was the first person to tell the world that, and he got her fired from High 97. That's when she went to Philly and met Charlamagne. I would have got her fired too if she was trying to slander my name. You dig? You see what Wendy go? Wendy did a lot of foul things, man. That's why she going through what she going through. Regardless of how people think, Wendy has said some and done some very foul journalism, and this is why you see what you see now. You dig? Salute to Tom in the chat. This is why you see what you see now, man. You can't. Certain things is just nasty. And Wendy Williams didn't give a damn. She did some very harsh, very distasteful journalism that would ultimately lead to what we see today. You know what I mean? Vito says, just like they did C murder, the guard said the police made him say that. Free C murder. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, like I said. I guess we're gonna get more developments on this later. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is interesting. I ain't gonna lie. This is very interesting. Salute to Ahmad in the chat as well. You know what I'm saying? This is very interesting. I will say that. But yeah, Shyne speaks out, champs. Shyne is telling you Diddy did it, not him. I was always the fall guy. Will the victim come out? Will the victim say, hey, look, you need to get the bullet fragment out my face so I can prove that Puff is the one who shot me and not Shyne? You dig? Izzy said, son said Wendy Williams, and I thought he was talking about whack. Hey, they both got a W in their name, right? So maybe we not far off, okay? You dig? Maybe we not far off, champ. They both got that W in their name, right? So very fitting. I'm just saying. Look, gang. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the video. All right, we got more content on the way soon. Y'all stay tuned for more content. We will be live again shortly soon, couple hours. Smash that like button and share the video. But guess what, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. And you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. Let me know what you feel in the comments. Or subscribe to the channel if you are new. We got more content on the way. Salute to everybody. Let's get it.